Hello, whoever is watching. I am making this video because this is something that I would have liked to see when I was shopping for these protection vests. The main premise is I will show 3 different vests. I will wear them, turn them around, read what they say on the label, and they are all for mountain biking. And then I'll show you which one I've picked and why. For reference, I am 195 centimeters tall, also known as 6'4.5", so rounded up to 6'5". I have a 110 centimeter circumference chest, which is also known as 43 inches. I was on the market for mountain biking protection vests because recently I had a crash and I felt like I would like to increase my protection on daily rides. My criteria for these protection vests were save the vital organs, comfortable to wear, and besides not getting overly sweaty, it would be easy to take on and off when I stop. I didn't want to feel like I'm claustrophobic in them. And these are all brand new, and that's why we will see the tags attached to them. The first one on our list is called the Scott Body Armour Softcon Hybrid Pro Black XL. Now this has a CE level 2 protection on the front and on the back, and that is a standard that specifies the amount of permissible force transmission, and we can go into that in more detail at a different video. The higher the number, the more protection it gives you. So the 3 levels in this standard are, it's either a rock strike protection, which is the lowest, then level 1, then level 2, and that's where it caps. It has a D3O-like material in the front and the back, quite long, and no adjustment on the shoulders. It has a double strap, so the strap isn't adjustable. However, when you get into it, you open this Velcro, and this one has double-sided situation, so you can place it wherever you want within this zone. So I'll show you what it's like to get into it. You take the elasticated band and then you place it on this patch of Velcro. You close it down with this one, and it seems like a pretty secure fit. Same on the other side. Close it off, and my hip bones are here for reference. And it actually is very comfortable, and it doesn't feel like it would restrict my movement. Not that I'm doing many X-ups while doing mountain biking. On the side, it feels very secure and comes down pretty long. So hip bones again here, so goes down pretty much to the end of the back. And there is a non-hybrid version, which is a level 1 chest and level 1 back, but that wasn't available at the shop where I ordered all of these. So this is what I've tried to get. And then getting out, undo Velcro, and after that it's pretty easy. And I'm wearing white to give you a bit of contrast. So here it is. It looks and it feels like it's pretty breathable. It's pretty thick, and on the front, on top of the D3O, there is a plastic to help, I suspect, with the force distribution. On the inside, it's I can't really see through it, but this material feels nice and elastic and moisture wicking. On the other side, please get out of the way, thank you. Hopefully you can see I want to call this a snowflake pattern that is used here, because I think originally this was meant for snowmobile protection, but yeah, why not? And on the outside of the back, this is the I think this is the nicest strap in terms of the 2 points at the back. I'm not a huge fan of the double Velcro, but still nice. And then it feels like it's the thickest at the top and the thinnest at the bottom, so it's a wedge shape and feels like it's a thick one, but still pretty malleable. And let's see what the label says. Level 2. Stone shield plate, that's the one I was talking about. Hand wash only, made in Vietnam. There we go. The Scott Body Armour Softcon Hybrid Pro, black, extra large to extra large. The next one on the list is the Alpinestars A5 Plasma Chest Protector. This one has also a level 2 front and back. Let's see what it says on the cardboard. Anatomically profiled for all forms of off-road riding, this has been engineered to be lightweight, breathable, comfortable and protective, and features a hybrid nuclear plasma and rigid thermoplastic shell chest and back protector. Nuclear plasma is basically their version of D3O that hardens on impact, viscoelastic material, and it says that it will be able to dissipate impact energies. Now let's have a look at it. Again, the tags are all attached. This is also XL, XXL. Neck brace compatible, but we'll see more of that once I put it on. And let's see. It's probably not the most efficient way to get into this. There we go. So this one has a material, it's quite nicely ventilated. There is a bit of an air gap between the plastic and the nucleon, and this protection goes around here and on the back, just as I suspected. This outside portion is not protective at all, but the inside portion is the one with the nucleon, and it has a fabric on the inside to make it slightly nicer wearing on the skin, I suspect. The unvelcroable pads, the SUB, which I'm sure stands for something funky, the neck brace straps. There we go. What does it say? Bionic neck support compatible. Allow it to be used in conjunction with a neck brace, which I don't have, so I will probably not use that. This is what it looks like from the front. Hip bones here. From the side, it offers a pretty good range of motion. It only has one rather than two that we saw on the Scott, and this one, the adjustment comes from this plastic buckle that allows you to shorten or lengthen the side, and this, I think, very cool buckle that hooks onto the side, onto this lip, which I think is very neat and feels like it's some good design. And if we look at what the back has for us, so hip bones around here, this is a lot shorter. It feels pretty good. I would say in comparison it feels lighter. I haven't measured their weights than the Scott. It feels like the center is better protected, but I feel like the bottom and the top of my chest is going to be slightly less protected, because these guys are just, it doesn't have any protection. Whereas the Scott, the protected area was a lot larger. It was basically as big as this entire chest piece. So getting out of it, I think this is much smoother and easier than getting out of that one. So this velcros out, nice and red on the outside. Close up, there is a bit of plastic fantastic on the back, but the rest of it is this exposed nuclear plasma and single point of connection at the back on the bottom. This is what it looks like on the inside on both sides. So this is, again, the Alpinestars A5 Plasma Chest Protector in XL to 2XL. The third, which is another one from Alpinestars, this is the A6 Plasma Chest Protector. This one has a level 1 chest and level 2 back. So let's see what it says on the supplied cardboard. A6 Plasma Chest Protector, designed and developed using feedback from professional athletes. This has been engineered to deliver the optimum blend of superior protection, ventilation, comfort, and freedom of movement. This one is a pure old-fashioned XL. There's no 2XL version of this, according to this chart. This is what it looks like. Let me just put it on real quick. And clip it on. Slightly different buckle, but very similar strap, elastic strap to the previous Alpinestars one. So hip bones down here. There's no D3O at the front. There's no viscoelastic situation going on. This is pure thermoplastic. Quite a large protected area. Goes out to the side. It has little neoprene edge protectors, so it doesn't dig in, I suspect. So this is what it looks like on the front. The shoulder straps are adjustable. They're also adjustable on the other Alpinestars. A single strap bungee that has a buckle to adjust it and to tighten it. And the other side is exactly the same. And on the back, my hip bones are down here. So it feels slightly longer than the A5, but slightly shorter than the Scott. I can feel that it's on if I am trying to do something like this, but I feel like very unlikely that I would be doing that kind of motion while riding my mountain bike. So when I'm in my usual riding position, I feel like it's going to be pretty unnoticeable. You can hopefully see through, because I was wearing a white shirt just for this occasion. You hopefully see through that there's a lot of ventilation happening. It feels lighter than all of them. The buckle, it's hooking onto this little, how do we call this? It feels like a spindle that it hooks onto, that has a flat top that, I'm not sure if you can hear the click, but it clicks in place. And in terms of taking it off, it's pretty easy. Let's give another closer look. Go back, please. The Alpinestars A6 Plasma. This has mesh on the outside. I feel like it's the same thickness from top to bottom, unlike the Scott, which tapers down. There's also no taper on the A5. Single attachment point on a flexible little flap. Slightly different buckle, and this is where it hooks on and stays in place. It allows a bit more movement while it's still in its locked position than the A5. It feels pretty satisfying. Now, on the back, again, it has a fabric material, and I suspect it's going to be okay against the skin, and we'll see in practice. Where were you made? Do you tell me? Designed and developed in Italy, manufactured in China. There you go. The adjustable shoulder straps with a Velcro that hooks back onto itself, and it reminds me of the bad guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which extra bonus points for that. The shredder style front piece. This is hard material down here as well. And on the other side, I feel like this one has the most amount of breathability. There's a bit of air gap, and these two materials move separate to each other. And just another close-up on that little spindle thing that hooks onto the buckle. Nice and red, nice and soft and malleable. And there we go. I'm hoping that the A6 is going to be the one that I would be okay to wear, and hopefully protect some vital organs like my chest, lungs, sternum and spine. And it's not like I'm looking for a crash, but I feel like if I have this on, I will have a better chance of not cracking anything that shouldn't be cracked during a ride, and I can keep going for many more years. Thanks for watching, and any questions, try and let me know, and I will probably respond eventually. Thanks.